Well, that only took 10 fucking years.
Are we live?
Yeah. Only took an hour.
We both had some technical difficulties.
Josh had all the technical difficulties today. I don't want to hear it.
Hey, I figured it out.
I figured mine out, but still, dude.
Look how fast she is now. Boom. Boom. All the tabs.
Uh-huh.
Boom. Boom. Look, fast.
Don't push it. So what were you trying to show me yesterday? You tried to show me like 4 things and nothing would happen.
Oh, the Five Nights at Freddy's trailer.
Okay.
I showed you that.
Yeah, we got that.
And then I tried to show you the map of Security Breach.
We barely got that.
And I showed you the different games. And I was just explaining the lore to Five Nights at Freddy's to you.
Okay, so speaking of games, have you seen any of like the information for Grand Theft Auto 6?
Oh my God! Look at that, so fast.
You're fucking stupid. We
No, I
sat here
haven't
for an
won.
hour waiting for his computer to be done.
Officially announced by Rockstar is February 20. Oh wait, we knew that.
Yeah, but I mean, have you seen like go to YouTube and type in GTA 6 gameplay? It looks pretty wild.
Can we
It looks like you're doing crunches.
play that? That will get us copywritten.
Maybe type it in.
GTA 6 game. Oh fuck. Game. Nope.
That's not an L.
Play.
Ply.
I fat fingered it.
GTA 6 gameplay.
Okay, we're not watching Mr. Boss for the win
Why?
because that guy's awful.
Why?
Is that it?
Yes. I think. Hold on. Can you filter and go to shorts?
No.
Under 4 minutes.
This one?
Sure.
Or this one? This one looks real.
Yeah, try that.
Someone has just leaked gameplay footage of GTA 6.
Yeah. Okay, that's real. I've seen that before.
Okay, now go back. There's one I just saw. Shit. Scroll down. Dude, I just watched it. Sorry. But I wanted you to see it. Here, I'm going to tell you what to type in. It's Mr. Boss for the win. But type in 5 ways the police have been improved in GTA 6. I think you'll like this, because you were one of the guys that really liked all the heists and stuff.
This one?
5 ways in which
Yes.
the police, law enforcement, and cops
Can we play this?
I don't know.
have been
Do you think he's
improved
the
in Grand
type
Theft
to-
Auto
Yeah,
6.
guess we're gonna
Number
find
one,
out.
after you commit a crime, there's a much longer time before the police actually arrive. This is going to be a polar opposite to what we
Click
see
pause.
in GTA 5. Number
I'm
two, the
excited for that because I was always so irritated that as I'm robbing the place, they show up outside. I'm like, are you fuck? That's not how this
Nobody
works.
shows up that fast.
No, but it said they're going to have a longer wait time for that, and I thought that would be really cool.
That would.
Police are much smarter from what we've seen so far during gunfights. They won't simply shoot at the player immediately, but give them time to surrender before doing that.
See,
Number three,
and I also
police
think that's going to be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want it to be like I want it to have enough detail to where there's like not negotiation, but I can be like, I'm gonna kill him. You're gonna let me get in my car and leave, and they're just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always thought that'd be really cool without it being like a cinematic scene that's written in the game. It's actually gameplay.
Police are going to remember your vehicle model and plate, so the days of respraying a car to escape the cops are gone. It'll force you to change vehicles.
That'll be fucking cool.
That's nice.
That's gonna be irritating.
Yeah, but it's better than being like the paint color's different, the wrong car, dog.
It's so funny because in like Vice City, you could drive around the corner, paint your car, and then drive back around the corner, and they'd be like, "That's an awfully similar looking car, but that's pink, not blue, so it ain't him."
while you're out of sight. Number 4, CCTV cameras are in game and seem to be functional, so this could mean that committing crimes in front of a camera will alert the cops, but it might not happen if you do the same in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, that might piss me off.
That'd be
Dude.
cool because you could shoot the CCTV.
Yeah, but you could also run down the street and punch someone, and then all of a sudden a cop pulls you over and he's like, "Did you just hit that fucking old lady back
That's
there?"
how that works.
I know, but it's just
Number
crazy.
5, cops react differently to store robberies. Not only are they full of detail with NPCs reacting to everything going on, but cops will actually surround the place instead of just entering blindly. And
That'll be dope.
as a little bonus, the 5-star wanted level is returning just like in GTA 5. 5 ways.
Huh?
It's okay.
Oh no, that's because people want the 6-star back.
There were 6 stars.
Oh, dog. Type in 6-star wanted level. You don't know about this? I can't remember what game it is. I think it's either.
Is it San Andreas? Oh, look at that.
I think it's San Andreas.
Or is it 4?
Just type in GTA. That is not. Okay, 6-star wanted level games. How long is that?
Okay, there were 6 stars in San Andreas. This is 10.
Okay,
minutes.
click the shit. Why can't there be any new people?
Here, I'll just do this. And then we got GTA 3.
Well, I
Vice
still want to
City,
see some of the gameplay.
San
Just
Andreas.
actually, we don't need volume. Just turn off the volume. Click play. There you go. Damn, I don't know what he's running that game on, but it looks good, doesn't it?
It's probably remastered.
Do you think it's that remaster?
That dog shit remaster?
What was so
maybe.
bad about the remaster?
It's a whole thing.
Whole thing how? Yeah, I never understood what was bad about it, so maybe I'm dumb, but I don't know that type of stuff. Rockstar should be ashamed. There's a whole Reddit thread, so.
There's a reason Rockstar showed next to no gameplay of this game. Think back to any recent releases, they've always done a gameplay overview, but obviously that's not the case with this remaster. There's still a review embargo in place. Rockstar knew exactly what they were putting out. I played a few hours of San Andreas on Game Pass, and good God, there are a boatload of glaring issues. Why is there even an option for fidelity and performance? A game this old should give you the best of both worlds.
An
One of
option
the-
of fidelity and performance.
You can either do fidelity, so gameplay, or fidelity so it looks pretty, or performance so that it plays well.
Why not do both?
That's what he's saying. One of the most frustrating is the fact that when it rains, you can't really see what the hell's happening on screen, as the streaks of rain look like they're white, not transparent.
What the fuck?
This is a prime example of corporations trying to pull a fast one on a low fan base. I know this is just Reddit echo chamber, but if this dissuades even 5 people from buying this game, it's worth it.
He got banned on a different. This is completely unsurprising to anyone who knows who worked on the remaster. Grove Street Games, as they are now called, originally the War Drum Studios. They've been hired by Rockstar in the past to make Xbox 360 remasters, GTA San Andreas mobile ports for their various games, which are dubious quality. Much of the additions and changes they made to these ports were either of poor quality compared to the original. I'm looking for the or. Does that even end? Cars and models which look weird in comparison to everything else in the game. Flatter / matte shaded. Don't know the correct terminology. He's saying it looked like a flat, dull color.
Bugs that weren't in the original game.
Have not been fixed in all these years later, and also the performance issues, plus the problem with lazy text work leading to typos and misspellings. Okay, so yeah, I would think Grove Street Games. I thought, maybe that's a new studio that Rockstar opened up, considering it's Grove Street. Yeah, but no, they just renamed the shitty company that originally fucked it up first. The Vice City frame rate struggles like fuck on PS5. Sorry, I needed to say this. Here, can you type in the remaster gameplay? Did that look? I like how you didn't even float my conversation for the 6-star wanted level. I wanted to see the other ones. Okay, yeah. And it's muted. We're good. Ugh. That's not bad.
It's not good.
This is also cinematic.
Yeah.
Not gameplay, so. Okay.
Got to give credits.
Here's gameplay.
This is the old one.
Yes. Looking as beautiful as ever. This is still the old one. They really outdid themselves with that game. Like they made his shirt float through the wind. Still old. What's he saying? Oh.
Games has released an updated version of the game in its latest Grand Theft Auto: The Trilogy, the
That looks
Definitive
good so
Edition.
far.
While it sits much like Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City also utilizes Criterion's RenderWare engine.
Huh.
Techniques, although that's not to say that there aren't any improvements over Grand Theft Auto 3. Shadows look sharper for the most part, and given the game's setting, there are a lot more sources of light present in the
It looks
environment.
really matte.
What do you mean?
It looks flat. Have you ever seen Cake Boss?
Mm-hmm.
You know how when they make their cakes look really, really edged and cartoonish looking, but they have really like round edges and they look really smooth?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like that. This isn't bad. The camera's clearly a lot. They did fix the camera issue. That always pissed me off, the way the camera was.
Yeah, I don't know.
You see, it's like they repainted it, but it's still flat. It's like God, it's so hard to explain. It's like,
I wish they did a remake, not a remaster.
what does that even mean? Remaster is an improvement of the visuals of the game without interfering with its other aspects. A remake is a redesign of the game while retaining its key characters and story elements. It's like a reboot.
Yes. Yes and no.
I don't know. And they say the trilogy. Which 3 games is it?
3, San Andreas and Vice City.
The OGs?
Mm-hmm. It wasn't very good. I played San Andreas and I just didn't like it.
Really? Oh, fuck. Yeah, show me some wonder levels, bitch. Let's get down there and find out. He seems excited. Really, dude? Lift up your... Okay. Did you see that? Homie was still blasting the cops all by himself. What the fuck? Why does it look like that?
Look like what?
Oh no, it's like laggy. Or is this the old This is definitely the old one, not the remaster. Do you remember when that game came out, Grand Theft Auto 4?
4 was so good.
Fuck. It was so good. click the sound. Maybe he's not talking. Not our music. Did it just... I do remember when that used to happen. They would just fall out of the fucking sky. Check out these. Cops are now shooting you from their vehicles. So he's talking about the evolution of the chases in which, like the 6-star. I didn't think Grand Theft Auto 4 had 6 stars. Or is he just talking like...
4 has 6 stars.
No, it doesn't. 5 for sure doesn't have 6 stars. That's 5.
I know. 5 is the max level in GTA 5.
Yeah, now go back to 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I know, but one just popped up.
Nope.
Okay. I don't remember 6 stars.
Just weren't badass enough.
That's not the case. Badass enough? It's a fucking video game. Okay.
His GTA 5 looks really good.
What?
His GTA 5 looks really good.
He's probably running it on like a
Computer.
or like a PS5. Or I guess the newer model of Xbox. It just depends. It does look good though. Yeah, it's probably PC. Either way, I'm excited for Grand Theft Auto 6, but I don't exactly know. Do you do you hope we get Vice City within the map?
6 would be cool if it was I don't know, man, like all of Liberty City and Vice City. Like that would be cool.
In Los Santos?
That would be too much.
No, give me the whole thing.
The whole shebang.
Give me I want all of it. I want a map so big I could play the game for 5 years and be like, I've never seen that house before. What are you doing? What are you doing? I want more. Have you seen the one where he says the N-word?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah. Spear chucking.
Huh?
Have you not?
No.
Adam, the line was get back here. Have you not seen it?
I've seen Black Klansman. Adam Driver. I love John David Washington.
Keep driving, you black spear chucker piece of shit!
I never caught spear chucking.
Yeah.
What is that even?
Because African?
So you just automatically assume only black people chuck spears?
Yep.
One fucking guy.
Shaka Zulu.
Who the fuck is Shaka Zulu?
Here, hold on.
Have you seen the ones where it's Kylo Ren says the N-word?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this Epic Rap Battles of History? I don't think we can listen to this.
ERB won't copyright us. Epic Lloyd, please.
What?
If they copyright us, he'll understand and he'll take it down.
I don't think...
It's Shaka Zulu.
Uh-huh.
Thinks he can dance with Conan of the Savannah. But when I go
Conan of the Savannah.
hand to hand with you, I go hammer. Knock off his dome, wrap it up in his own banner. Send it back to Rome with a message from the Zulu. If you battle Shaka, this would happen to you.
Okay, I get it. That's what we never looked up. Did you get to see if Julius Caesar was actually the original?
Ah,
Yes, okay.
There we go.
The one important fact check we wanted, and he literally his computer just wouldn't fucking do it.
Julius Caesar.
/seizure.
Caesar.
Historical depictions by Greek sources document that Caesar had seizures while listening to oration by Cicero. What did Romans call seizures?
Hold on.
Seizure name origin? Seizure is derived from the Greek meaning to take hold. Is Caesar named after Julius Caesar? Jesus Christ. You know what the fuck I mean.
It's a mouthful.
Go down. No connection. He just had epilepsy. However, linguistically, the English word ultimately comes from the French "caesir," to claim or to have use of, which itself goes back to the medieval Latin word of uncertain origin. In medieval Latin, however, Caesar would have been pronounced with a hard K, Keiser, sound in Northern Europe and the ch sound in Southern Europe. The English pronunciation Caesar is closer to Caesar, but not how medieval people would name old Julius C.
You're fucking wrong.
Well, so it's literally just a coincidence that he had
Epilepsy.
That's
What a crazy coinkydink.
that's pretty crazy if you think about it.
Julius Caesar had seizures.
Yeah. Caesar sells seizures by the seashore.
My ass hurts.
That's your fucking fault. You sat there for 20 minutes dingleberrying around on your fucking laptop.
Just gonna stand up.
Dude couldn't figure out how opera worked.
Oh, my ass cheeks. I'll also do the podcast like this.
Yeah. You look fucking ridiculous.
Hurts my neck.
Does it hurt your neck?
It feels better on my ass though.
I bet it does. I need some WD-40.
You got the comfy chair.
On purpose. I was tired of my ass hurting. You gotta get a chair, dog.
What am I, chop liver?
Had you not broke my chair, you'd have had a chair.
Dog.
What? I'm still on
Your
it.
chair was like 5 years old and the arm snapped.
'Cause you broke it.
I paid for the chair you're sitting in. Shut up.
$15. Or something.
So, tourists at Yellowstone National Park picked up a baby elk and drove it to the police station.
Why do I care about that?
I just thought it was stupid.
Why would you take a baby elk to the police station?
Visitors put a newborn elk in their car while driving in the park and brought the animal to the West Yellowstone Police Department. Park officials said the calf later ran off into the forest and its condition is unknown.
Why the fuck would you move it from where it was at?
They did not say why the tourists drove the animal to the police station, but they said they are investigating.
That doesn't make any fucking sense. Leave the goddamn baby alone.
A Hawaiian man pleaded guilty to disturbing a baby bison at Yellowstone,
Where are you getting all this?
resulting in the calf being euthanized.
Resulting in the calf being euthanized.
Look at that dog.
Uh-huh. Got a dog? Free bone? Why would they? Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
What's the point?
I don't know.
It's like a gorilla taking a baby and bringing it back to the tribe, and they're like, what the fuck did you just do? And then you get Tarzan. What?
And then you get Tarzan.
and then you get Tarzan. Where did you even pull that from?
Google.
What the fuck? Jesus
I
Christ.
just wanted to share.
Is Mandalorian over yet?
The full 3rd season's out.
Is it? Is it any good?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, is it good?
Yeah, you didn't like women, so I don't think you'll like it.
I like Jack Black though.
You didn't. You said you didn't like it. Sorry, you said you saw that they were in it and refused to watch it.
Because it just seems like a
But you haven't watched it.
it seems like I don't want celebrities in it. Give me just some fucking no-face actors and build characters around them. Bill Burr was the exception because he fucking loves Star Wars.
No, he hates Star Wars.
Even better. Bill Burr was a good one because they also gave him a good backstory, and he's a phenomenal actor. And I loved him in Breaking Bad.
So it's okay if it's people you like.
No, it's okay if they're good, but a totally 100% recognizable face automatically pulls me out, especially if you're not what I consider an actor who, like, anytime I go see a movie with The Rock, I can't unsee The Rock. It's just The Rock. He
But
plays the
Lizzo-
same guy every
Lizzo-
time. Same for Vin Diesel. Okay, same for Tom Cruise. Now, Tom Cruise has a small exception just because his movies are fucking extravagantly exciting. I like Mission Impossibles because the story behind it's good. But every time I
don't
see,
think you're. I don't think that. I don't. Think
every
that
time I
works.
see Tom Cruise, I'm just like,
That's
Tom
like
Cruise.
saying I don't like seeing actors in my movies.
No, you know exactly what I mean with The Rock and Vin Diesel. Like, come on. If you see them, you're like, oh,
those are horrible examples.
Nicolas Cage, every movie he's ever been in, ever since.
He's really good in Renfield.
Yeah, but like other than the one recently where he made fun of himself, like
He was
National
really
Treasure.
good in Mandy.
He just talks like this. Also, what's up with Vin Diesel always being like, for family? Like, why is he whispering? Speak up.
He's Groot. He's good as Groot.
I don't understand. He's good. Yeah, because I don't fucking see him and he's in a booth by himself. He says 3 fucking words. Bradley Cooper, I know he's Rocket, but all I see is Rocket when I hear that voice because Bradley Cooper did a good job.
I don't think your logic follows.
Chris Pratt, he's awesome. He doesn't pull me out because I believe him as Star-Lord. But now Robert Downey Jr., everything I see him in, he always plays the same type of character. He always reminds me of Tony Stark. But he makes up for it because he's a good actor.
But you haven't seen the scene.
Lizzo's in it. She doesn't act.
It's good.
There's no way we can watch this. This is going to get fucking pulled by Disney. You know that, right?
Everyone, special guest. I was once a facilities planning officer during the war. I was able to help rebuild Plaza 15.
You were Imperial?
Can I tell you a secret?
What?
I didn't fucking know it was Lizzo until the episode ended.
I immediately was like, oh, that's Lizzo.
Do you know it's just really cool? Christopher Lloyd's in this too.
They could have given it to any other black woman who needed some jobs, and instead they gave it to the rich black lady.
Suffered greatly under imperial rule. My husband came here as part of his rehabilitation. He fell in love.
Oh, he fell in love. We did fall in love.
Could I perhaps hold the baby?
He doesn't take kindly to strangers.
Yes.
You really must see the view. Right this way. We'll just be a moment. Enjoy your meal.
No, I can't.
How about this? Watch the fucking episode.
I don't. Fine, I'll watch the episode, but
Watch the
It's-
entire season.
But it's. I don't have time for that.
It's 8 episodes.
I know, but I'm already invested in another show. Silo. Everyone should watch it. It's on Apple TV.
Is Lizzo in it?
Apple TV. No, actually. Trying to think. I wouldn't call them top tier actors.
Tim Robbins. That just draw me out. He's too famous.
He's not in it that much.
Common. He's a rapper. I don't know why he's an actor. He's just supposed to sing.
He plays a diabolical motherfucker. I will say, every time I see him, all I think is Common. I'm just like, bro, don't you rap?
David Oyelowo. Oh man, he's just too famous. I can't watch it.
Not true. He's actually like a C or B lister, but he's a
Rashida
good.
Jones, dude. She's super
But
famous.
he's a-
That'd just draw me out.
Rashida. Oh, she's only in it for 20 minutes.
Rebecca Ferguson, man, I just can't watch it.
She's not in a lot, and she's also a good actor.
You're the worst.
No, I have a decent opinion, and you're just not listening because you
I
like
am listening
because you
I'm
like
s-
Star Wars.
It's not that I just like Star Wars. It's that it didn't bother me. it doesn't matter who you are if if the role is good and you play the role fine. I don't fucking care.
What's that guy who played in The Crazies and
Timothy Oliphant.
the guy who played? Is it Cod Vanth? Yes. Him. Phenomenal actor.
I love him.
Yes, he was great in Star Wars, and I immediately recognized him.
He was really
but was
good
happy
in,
with it because he did a great fucking job.
He's really good in this.
He's hilarious in that.
And I really like him in it too.
You know, we want to hear. You ready for this one?
What?
I didn't like Drew Barrymore's acting in Santa Clarita Diet.
I don't like Drew Barrymore.
I don't either.
I like her in 50 First Dates. That's it.
She was a lot better with Adam Sandler back in the day.
Yeah. But 50 First Dates is my favorite Adam Sandler movie. That and Click.
I like Cobbler by Adam Sandler.
That one's good. I do
that
really
one's
like Cobbler.
that one's super underrated, and a lot of people might not like that.
I liked Murder
Uncut
Mystery.
Gems?
Uncut Gems is too serious for me.
It gives you anxiety.
He's good.
You,
Like,
no,
he can do serious.
He made me realize, oh, you can act. You just don't fucking
You
care.
just don't fucking care. I like the first Grown Ups, not the second one.
The second one is just an update of their lives, and I think it's cool.
It's if you liked the first one and you genuinely like the characters, you'll like the second one.
To me, it's like watching a podcast with a couple of buddies, but it's their everyday life. I thought that was cool.
And he just happens to be married to Salma Hayek.
See, and that's another one. She's a good actor, but I have a hard time pulling myself out of. I have a hard time putting myself in it. Instead, I get pulled out because I'm like, you have made yourself like a sex symbol. Because all the roles she plays, she obviously plays a beautiful woman. Fuck Dogma.
Yeah, but she was so good in Dogma.
That's what I'm saying. She's a good actor, but I still look at her and go, "You're Salma Hayek."
Yeah, she was in Dusk Till Dawn.
Dusk Till Dawn. Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was. Do you know I just watched that the other day?
I know, we watched it together.
Yeah, there we go.
Great movie.
It's weirder than I thought.
Yeah, it's super. She's so pretty in that movie. Look at her. Just all tits out.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Is she's like
Oh, hey, look, more tits out.
built herself up to be a sex symbol. So I just
And I like younger George Clooney. Like, I think he looked really good in this movie.
that's another one to where I see him and I'm like, oh, you're George Clooney, but then he acts really well, unless it's the movie Gravity, in which case that was okay. Nips on Batman. It's more disgraceful than when Schumacher put nips on Batman. You know what's really funny though? I never really noticed. Like, I didn't really care as a kid.
You never know. You know what I did notice?
What? No, I never noticed this until Dad pointed it out. Never realized.
They're Nike boots.
Yes, they are. Well, they're shoes, but I never.
It's
ever,
Michael Keaton's. They were Nike. Like, this is the close-up. They're Nike shoes, but they're made to look like boots.
Yes.
That's what he was wearing down there.
And look at that costume, dude.
I know. Are you excited for The Flash?
No.
I am.
Like we said yesterday, it's just one of those movies to where it's
But I'm
the flab man. Oh shit.
No, I'm excited for it.
No, I'm excited. I didn't realize they updated his chest.
Yeah, did you not see?
The full suit.
No, hold on. There's.
I haven't seen it in color.
Hold on.
I'm more excited for more Batfleck.
This.
Oh, his different iterations. Never once did he think, maybe I should abandon this bright ass yellow chess piece.
No. Not once.
Bro, did you hear what the fucking director said about Urza Miller?
Ezra.
Child kidnapper? Yeah.
What did he say?
Type in Flash director comments on Ezra Miller.
Andreas Muschietti.
Ezra Miller casting. Sorry. Casting. There. Click that. After all that, read the headline. Read the headline.
The Flash director Andy Muschietti wants Ezra Miller to reprise his title role in sequel if it happens.
And then read his quote at the bottom.
I don't think there's anyone that can play that character as well as they did.
What the actual fuck, bro?
Don't look at the screen. Don't look at. I said
Why?
don't.
Why?
Because I want to pull this up and I don't want you to. I know of one person who I think could do a great job.
What happened to the Flash series?
It ended.
No, but apparently the last episode apparently was really bad.
Season 1 through 4 is really good.
No,
Season
no,
4
no.
through 8 is really bad.
No, that's not what people are saying. They're saying literally that everyone's like, what the fuck happened with the last couple episodes of season 8? Controversy.
Jesus.
You can't spell today.
Can I click backspace? Episodes suck. Controversy.
Yeah.
Can you search? Thank you. Oh. This one?
Oh, it's season 9. Sorry.
After nearly a decade on the air, The Flash was finally come to an end with its 9th and final season, in which Barry Allen and the rest of the Team Flash square off against the final avatar, the Negative Speed Force,
Eddie Thawne.
Earboard Thawne. As DC prepares to enter a new age live action, the media, The Flash also brings an end to the long.
Yeah, they closed down the Arrowverse, and apparently they did it in a really terrible way.
Well, it would have been reasonable for viewers to hope for a worthwhile conclusion to The Flash's long tenure on television. The show's 9th season was far from the best. Ultimately, the final season of Flash failed the series and the Arrowverse in several major ways. Poor CGI continues to limit the Flash's storytelling. Agreed.
I can get past that because it's the CW.
It's bad. Well, that's what I'm saying. Is the first couple seasons really isn't that bad.
Yeah, because when it was out, it was 10 years. It was like 8 years ago.
The Flash's final season suffered from truly horrendous CGI, a problem that has
Scroll
plagued
past
the
this one.
Arrowverse
We get that.
series.
We get that.
The Flash season 9 has given up on its timeline.
What?
The Flash has never been a series with a particular neat timeline thanks to storylines involving time travel, alternate realities, and otherworldly dimensions. The show is never going to make perfect sense. However, while the Flash's early seasons made attempts to justify their sloppy timeline, it is clear by season 9 that the showrunners have stopped caring.
They just gave up?
In the final season of The Flash, there's little to no attention paid to previously established events. Characters from the future, like Excess and Impulse, are allowed to interact with present-day stories with no adverse effects. Furthermore, previous storylines, like the destruction of the multiverse and Crisis on Infinite Earths,
which was
a
great,
really good storyline, are summarily ignored for convenience sake, much to the chagrin of audiences attempting to keep up with the Arrowverse's increasingly ridiculous plot.
After Arrowverse, they just gave the fuck up?
The Flash's final season dropped major storylines. While the final season of the series is usually expected to tie together loose plot threads, that's literally the whole point, The Flash fails to adequately do so in its last episodes. Instead of wrapping up old plot points, The Flash Season 9 introduces all new ones, leaving several hanging threads completely unresolved.
What the fuck?
One major example of the show's handling of Ralph Dibny, the elongated man, after the actor made controversial exit from the Flash while the show continuously teased Ralph's return. Season 9 completely forgets about his character. Ralph and many other storylines proved to be entirely absent from the Flash's final season.
Don't you think Marvel has done that, though? They've had a lot of callbacks, but one we don't get is it Morbius? Morphus? Marufo? The guy at the end of Doctor Strange. Turns into a bad guy.
Oh, Mordo. Baron Mordo.
Okay, yeah, but all we got him in was the multiverse.
He does reference him in Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, but that's not tying it up. That's just...
Well, there's a Doctor Strange 3, so
okay.
I assume...
There what?
There's going to be a Doctor Strange 3.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot how they ended the fucking last one. I'm stupid, guys.
The
Sorry.
Flash Season 9
Hold on. I'm saying Marvel also does this. We're having a conversation.
There are a few different
We don't
points.
read scripts, Josh.
There are a few different points where...
What about...
What is this? What are you doing here?
What?
What's happening down here? What is this? What is this?
Right click it. It's nothing, apparently. It popped up earlier. It was like an ad blocker.
I know, and I clicked X on it. You know what?
What are you doing? Josh, this is how this happened last time.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna do it the easy way because we figured out how to do it the best way.
I don't think it's the best way, but...
Boom. Boom. See? Hey. Can I just click that?
Do both of them.
Well, that says uninstall. Do I just click that?
No, I wouldn't. It says you got it on 5:15, 7:15 p.m.
I'm the trash man.
Is this really necessary right now?
Yep. So that didn't work.
Drag it over. To the fucking... Permanently delete the file.
It's still there.
Worry about it later.
But it's just there.
Okay, but what about what's his name? MCU plot. It's not plot holes. Unfinished plot points.
Unfinished plot points. The films don't do much with the raft. Mordo's villainous arc happened off screen. The Iron Legion was never recommissioned. Matt Gargan never became the Scorpion. The Sokovia Accords are rarely enforced.
Well, you dumb motherfuckers. We know exactly why the Sokovia Accords are ignored. Jesus Christ. There we go. Every plot point the MCU abandoned.
Hulk's insecurity. Many fans felt that Hulk's pouty toddler shtick in Infinity War was a waste of the character's talents. After getting beaten to a pulp by Thanos at the beginning of the movie, Hulk refuses every attempt Banner makes to bring him out. It seemed like he was afraid of Thanos or too ashamed to emerge, having lost the title of the strongest one there is. And when this wasn't resolved in Infinity War, fans actually expected Hulk would return in the endgame, conquer his fears, maybe even get a few licks in on Thanos. Instead, Professor Hulk shows up and says, "Yeah, it was really tough. It was really rough getting beat up by Thanos and all, but now I'm smart and strong at the same time. Pass the eggs."
This one's stupid with Natasha and Bruce. I think the whole point in them teasing that is they could never. It would never happen.
Being Avengers, Tony is shown taking Stark Tower off the electric grid, making it the first self-sustaining skyscraper in the world, as he later brags is kind of the only name in clean energy, which is the Stark Enterprise is all about now that's out of the weapon manufacturing game. Tony has the ability to create arc reactors even new elements at will. He seemed all set to expand his clean, sustaining energy empire, but we don't really hear anything more about it after the first Avengers film. You think by the year 2023, the whole world would be off of fossil fuels and every car would be crushing around on repulsor jets.
No, let's be realistic. The real world doesn't work like that, and people still want their fucking money.
Here, you can read this one.
Imitation game. Iron Man 2, we learned that the government and arm manufacturers around the world have been furiously attempting to replicate the Iron Man technology. Stark says those efforts are 5 to 10 years away from delivering a successful prototype, or 20 in the case of Hammer Industries. The thing is, that was 2010. By the end of Endgame, it's the year 2023, so according to Tony's estimation, even Justin Hammer, assuming he's out of prison, would be close to creating his own Iron Man knockoff. Hold on. They did come across someone who made their own knockoff.
Who?
I'm trying to think. Fuck, who was it?
Can't be Whiplash.
That was the same movie. That doesn't count.
That's what I'm saying. It can't be him. Oh, Riri? In Wakanda?
Oh, sorry. There we go. Black Panther suit. Yes.
That's different.
But it's not.
They're more advanced than him.
What are?
The Wakandans. That's like the whole point.
No. The Wakandans are more advanced than Tony?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was 8 years after.
But they've been more advanced.
Yes, but that's not...
I know what you mean.
They've already done it. I could have sworn there was other stuff. Also, I'd like to point out that we learned that kind of feel like they kind of dropped it because Ultron
What about him?
made Vision.
Okay.
It's more advanced than Tony.
But Tony made Ultron.
Exactly. Other people can do it in 10 years, but Ultron only had the power of the internet to learn everything. And then he made Vision.
By using Wakandan tech.
No, just using their material.
Okay.
That's not Wakandan tech. It's just a source of metal.
Speaking of military contractors, remember AIM, headed by the villainous Aldrich Killian in Iron Man 3, Advanced Idea Mechanics, was behind the Extremis program. Presumably, the well-funded, military-minded think tank had plenty of other valuable research projects in the pipeline. Yet we never hear from them again. Hammer Industries survived the loss of Justin Hammer and continued making weapons to outfit guys like Luke Cage's nemesis, Cottonmouth. Did AIM and all its value IP simply fold in the wake of its founder's death?
No, I would assume that it was all behind Killian Murphy. Like it was Killian Murphy. I assume it was all behind Killian, and they were like, okay, well, he just made a whole bunch of super serum soldiers that explode, so maybe we should just back the fuck up and stop.
I disagree with this.
What? Hold on. One of the worst parts of Age of Ultron has to be Thor's trippy bubble bath scene. The idea was if he and Dr. Selvig could find the cleverly named Water of Sights, Thor could revisit his Scarlet Witch into induced nightmare and gain some insight or something. It's a jarring non sequitur in a movie with rife problems, but Thor's plan works. He is able to visualize all 4 of the then known Infinity Stones. He ends the movie vowing to go and find the stones aside from the one that's safely planted inside Vision's head, of course. And then he has one stashed in Odin's vault. Oh, and the one he's sent to the Collector. So that's 3. But then by Thor Ragnarok, Thor has given up on the hunt. In a total throwaway line at the very beginning, he tells the skeleton that he went looking for those darn Infinity Stones but couldn't find any, and that's it. So can we please use the time stone to go back and edit out that hot tub hallucination? The hallucination was more so for Vision, though. He's like, we need this person. We need them, so that's why I'm doing this. But also, I think it was more of a, I need to find the rest of these stones to make sure that this doesn't happen again and it becomes out bad. And obviously, if you know of 4 and you have 3, I mean, not to mention, did they just undermine how big the fucking galaxy is? Mm-hmm. Oh, and did you know you could travel to other galaxies? Like, are they forgetting how big space is?
Probably.
Not to mention in Thor Ragnarok, they also mentioned that Thor's been gone so long that he's not taking care of the 4 realms. Do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He looked for a long time. Got tired and went home. My bad. Fuck off. What's this?
Removing the stones.
It is still too early to tell, but it seems like Marvel painted itself into a corner with the Infinity Stone logic. Aren't we past this now? Oh, this is in 2019. Okay, I think we're past this now. But now we're not talking just about the time travel thing, which is which is its own kind of mess. They did the best way of describing one to where it can't really fuck anything up other than other timelines. Mm-hmm. This is a bit based one line from the Ancient One in Endgame explaining why she can't allow Bruce to remove the time stone from her time. The stones create what we perceive as the flow of time, she says, and removing one would have devastating consequences for the reality which it was taken. Without a chief weapon against the forces of darkness, our world would be overrun. Millions will suffer, she says. Bruce assures her that the Avengers will return the stones to the exact moment where they were taken, so her reality will be just fine. But what about the stones of the Prime timeline, which Thanos destroyed in 2018? Those 6 concentrated ingots are irrevocably gone. So either the MCU created them... No, they're reduced to atoms. They still exist in that timeline. They're just no longer obtainable, but they are fucking there. That's why the world didn't crumble.
Also, when she says this, she's referring to when Dormammu shows up in Doctor Strange.
Like, do you even watch the movies? The leader.
He could still show up.
We also don't really count Edward Norton's Hulk. It's loosely mentioned, but Touching the stones. Oh, I can't wait to read this one. According to the collector, the Infinity Stones can only be brandished by beings of extraordinary strength. Indeed. Moments later, his slave commits suicide by barehanding the stone's power, which promptly makes her explode. Ronan the Accuser is shown to be extremely powerful, defeating Drax with almost no effort. It makes sense that Ronan could wield a stone, which he does with his hand before slapping it into his hammer. Ronan is shocked when Star-Lord, a mere mortal, Ego holding Infinity Stone. Okay, wait. It's only by sharing the stone's destructive power among all the Guardians that they're able to survive and use the stones. And in Guardians 2, Ego Telequills, he identified him as his son based on the reports of a human holding an Infinity Stone. Okay, so where's the plot hole? In Infinity War, much is made of how Thanos is the first and only being powerful enough to wield more than one Infinity Stone, reinforcing his status as the most powerful being in the galaxy. But then we see Thanos touch Infinity Stones with his bare hands with no effect, which doesn't fit with what we learned in Guardians. He breaks the Space Stone out of the Tesseract, and it sits in his palm for a moment before he puts it into the Infinity Gauntlet. Likewise, nothing happens to Thanos who touches the Soul Stone, the Time Stone, or the Mind Stone. In Endgame, it gets even looser. Though we never actually see it touch his skin, it does appear that the Hulk is able to handle the stone with... When?
When the Ancient One hands it to him.
Yeah, but didn't she have it like this?
Floating.
Hulk's an exception. Radiation. Though we never actually see it, it doesn't appear that even Hawkeye he's wearing gloves! And it was gifted to him.
Yeah, I think the Soul Stone, if there's any exception, it's the Soul Stone.
It was gifted to him. He earned it. Every other time someone other than Thanos touched the Infinity Stone, it pulls current powers through their body, either destroying them or... Hulk and Hawkeye don't experience any of that. Exceptions in the timeline.
They didn't even bring up Iron Man wielding all six.
He built a suit for that.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, is the nanotech allowed him to do that. And it literally killed him. What are you doing?
I was just reading something. I'm grabbing the wrong drink.
Everything hurts.
It's okay. Okay.
Oh, the dinosaurs feared the T-Rex.
Doesn't properly end the Arrowverse. So we're back on DC, this hot mess of a fucking brand.
After the CW's recent restructuring that saw the shows like Batwoman and Legend of Tomorrow canceled.
There was a Batwoman?
Yep.
Was it any good?
Nope. The Flash became the final remaining series in the Arrowverse. As such, the Flash's final act also ends the Arrowverse, though it fails to bring a satisfying ending to the long-running franchise. Yeah, here, look, this is... It was so bad, they abandoned their main actress and got a new one. So Ruby Rose was Batwoman.
I remember that.
And then it was a black girl.
Ooh, did they bring it up?
Yeah. So that's Ruby Rose is Batwoman.
So what was the problem?
And then this was the new one.
Why did they replace her?
Why did they replace Ruby Rose?
Whereas like saying the studio opted not to pick up Rose's option for season 2 after complaints about workplace behavior. Rose injured filming a stunt for the show early in its first season and underwent surgery for 2 herniated discs. So was it her workplace behavior?
Apparently.
So she got fired.
Yeah.
Ah.
It got canceled after 2 seasons.
How did they talk about it in the show? Like, how was it addressed in the show?
Batwoman. It's a different person. Ryder Wilder.
How did they explain that?
I don't know, but I know that she played Elia Kane. It was Bruce's cousin. That's who Batwoman is in the comics.
Okay, so who's Ryan Wilder? Ruby Rose's girlfriend in the show? I don't... Is the daughter of Jada Jet and late...
First appearing in Batwoman TV series. Oh, Ryan Wilder first appeared as part of the New 52 DC universe in Batgirl.
Hold on. The adopted daughter, like Cora Lewis. There.
What?
Batwoman. Down. That. Yeah.
That's stupid.
Once a homeless resident of Gotham City, Ryan found the bat suit in the wreckage of a plane where Kate Kane went missing.
Ruby Rose.
Determined to find her purpose and take revenge against Alice, the leader of the gang that killed her adopted mother, Ryan donned the suit and began acting... Are you fucking kidding me? So you're telling me Batwoman went down in a fucking plane crash and not against a villain?
The Flash's final season is missing a main antagonist.
For real?
My ass. A major issue with The Flash's latest season is that it takes far too long to introduce its main villain. The best season of the series has built up their respective villain over 23 episodes, whereas it isn't until the final 4 episodes of Season 9 The Flash finally introduces the final villain, Cobalt Blue, and even takes an additional 2 episodes to feature his actual villainous return. The fault of this misstep largely lands on showrunner Eric Wallace's abysmal graphic novel approach to arcs on The Flash. Intended to feature self-contained stories confined to a handful of episodes, the graphic novel approach instead leaves The Flash feeling disjointed and directionless, especially in its final episodes.
The Red Death arc didn't live up to the hype. So someone died in a way they didn't want it to. Had this show spent more time with their character, the Red Death might have been more than yet another forgettable Arrowverse villain. So it was just a forgettable death. What's the last reason? Oh, we still got a couple more. Lazy writing makes the Flash final season disappointing. We don't have to read that. I'm sure it's lazy. The Flash's final season has boring action scenes. I believe it.
A good superhero story requires epic action, which The Flash unfortunately cannot provide in its final season. Likely due to its limited budget, The Flash avoids major action scenes as often as it can, while delivering boring and droll fighting scenes at the end of each episode. While speedster battles were once the highlights of The Flash, even these feel underwhelming in the last episode. The Flash's action has evolved in all the worst ways, suffering from the addition of unnecessary gimmicks like the Flash's Speed Force lightsaber that that add little to the excitement of each battle.
Oh my god, this last sentence is ridiculous.
This continuing problem is underlined by the fact that Cobalt Blue, the big bad of the entire final season, is not defeated in a battle at all, but rather talked out of his villainy by Barry in the series finale.
You can be a better person. You don't have to do this.
I think that's what he says.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
Disrespects major villains.
Look at those costumes.
They look silly. Look at his cock. Look at his cock. Oh my god, he's got a lot going on down there. The Flash's final episode saw the return of several long absent Arrowverse villains, including the Reverse Flash, Zoom, Savitar, Godspeed, and who teamed up with the Cobalt Blue to defeat the Team Flash. However, these characters would have been better off had they never returned to the series at all. The series finale utterly disrespects each of these iconic villains, as the lesser-powered members of Team Flash easily defeat them one by one. Even the Reverse Flash, who has been built up as the show's big bad since its very first episode, is last seen after being easily knocked out by a side character, Allegra Garcia, an underwhelming way to write off the show's undisputed best antagonist. The Flash forgets that Barry Allen is the main character.
Are you fucking for real?
Okay.
The Flash suffers from an unforgivable fault in that it forgets who the main character is. Grant Gustin's Barry Allen is the undisputed highlight of the Arrowverse series. Yet there are multiple episodes in the show's abbreviated final season where he's almost entirely absent. What? The Flash season's 9 inexplicable insistence upon padding its story with fucking filler episodes, dude. Filler episodes that barely include its main characters, frustrating and insulting to audiences. Instead, The Flash felt more necessary to explore underwhelming storylines featuring side characters in its final season, leaving Barry's appearances few and far between. Without a main character to weave together plot points, The Flash doomed its final season to a legacy of disappointment. I've heard nothing but bad things about this last season and how they ended it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you need to watch The Silo on Apple TV. You got to watch it. It's really fucking good. Every Friday it is phenomenal. What you looking up? Oh my God.
That looks better. That looks much better.
Uh-huh. We're looking at the Flash CGI then versus now.
That looks so bad.
That looks ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, that's bad. That's pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's not terrible. What's he even doing?
Oh, it's a tsunami.
What's he doing?
I don't know. I don't watch this show. Oh. He ran back in time.
They keep referring to this scene.
That's so bad.
That's really bad. That is really bad. The new Flash movie. What do you think?
I think it looks good.
Everybody.
No, I'm really excited for it. Yeah, it's that
Dude,
one
everybody keeps referring to that purple fight scene.
Look how shitty it looks.
Dude, that looks like Nick Swartzen. The third one down.
That's Thawne. That's actually no.
What?
This guy. That's who plays him.
Really? Because it just said that's not who plays him.
Yeah, look, the Flash.
Yeah, I get that, but it just said earlier it wasn't him.
Hello? I brought it downstairs and sat next to the dumpster. Yep, it's already downstairs. It's not there?
I told you.
Somebody grabbed it? That was so fast. No, it's on the back side of the... If you're coming in, it's on the back side of the dumpster. That is crazy.
It was a nice desk.
I am so sorry. I love you too. Bye.
That's so funny.
That was so fast.
I told you. I told you. I was like, watch, they're going to get back and it's going to be gone. It said the other guy played the Flash. Click, just go back. Just Harrison Wells.
Uh-huh. Read that.
Harrison Wells is not the Reverse Flash. Ebord Dawn.
Eobard.
Eobard Thawne from the future used futuristic technology to rob the real Wells of his body and is the real Reverse Flash.
What the fuck?
I don't know what that means.
It means that yes, he is the Reverse Flash, but this guy
Is not.
it is, but it's not his brain. Apparently.
Click the core thing. Harrison. What the fuck? Harrison Wells was never the Reverse Flash, and Earth One Eobard Thawne used a device from the future referred to as a genetic camouflage by the show's executive producer to take the identity of Harrison Wells. The real Harrison Wells was killed by Eobard Thawne long before the events of the series. Eobard then took his face and position so as to speed up the creation of the Flash, training him so that he would be able to use him to get back to the future. So fuck this show. What the actual fuck?
That's so much.
While he and it's okay. While he and Harrison Wells are different people, it's very possible they may work together as they both are rogue elements, neither liking the Flash but both having reasons to need to remove Zoom. It's important to mention we don't know where the newly shown Eobard Thawne originates from. All logic guesses are that he's from the second timeline's future. How he ended up so far back, independent of the Flash, is it they never even explained it? Dude, your shit's all fucked up.
Look what I highlighted.
7 years ago. Oh, hey, they might have explained it, guys. I'm sorry.
I gotta scoot closer. Oh my god, my ass.
Oh my god, your ass. How far is it?
Oh, my ear too. Where does it say it? Where does it say it?
The bottom right. Next to the red dot.
107.
107. That ain't long enough. No, it's fine. We can end it. Release this next week anyway. So. Josh was butthurt.
Not like physically.
His,
not mentally.
I was about to say physically your ass hurts. So
physically, my ass hurts. I need a
physically
better
your
chair.
ass hurts.
I should have brought Dakota's chair
But I don't know why you didn't.
or my chair. That I don't know if that'll fit in your car though.
Yes, it would have fit in the car. Is that the one by your desk?
That's Dakota's. My chair's the big one.
Oh, it would have fit in the car.
Flibberty gibbet.
I'm never watching The Flash.
No.
I'm never, I can't get into superhero TV shows. They're all fucking bad. Smallville was good just because it was.
Moon Knight's good.
No, I meant the ones on like television. Streaming services don't count. They got a nice. You know, people can see that, right?
I know. That's why I'm going fast.
I don't think you can read that fast.
Gibung.
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 You didn't even get the definition. Oh my god. Ooh, what a day. Just talking about comic books all day. This is a boring episode compared to
An
the last one.
Australian shrub or small tree which bears creamy yellow flowers and a small green fruit.
We love creamy yellow flowers.
Gibung.
All right. Well, you tell everybody goodbye. And tell them you'll never be late to recording ever again.
I will never be late to recording for the most part.
You heard it here first. He'll lied straight to you.
Like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter.
Follow us. I never post, but follow us on Twitter.
Look at this.